I guess like at the end of the day, I would probably put and tell my 12-year-old self that it doesn't necessarily mean, from a scientific sense, that's going to be like a typical male and female relationship. Over time, I've realized that, and of course from exposure through whether that's life, work, whatever, that people see sexuality very differently, and it's one of the most like fluid things. It's kind of poetic in a way where you always find someone that matches you, and when it's the interesting thing is it never comes in a way that you'd expect it. I think that's the best way of putting it. Is you might find something arousing or exciting in a sense that you never thought was possible, and that might be what actually connects you to that person, whether that's good or for bad. And I would say just be accepting of whoever it comes, and then if it isn't something that you end up liking, just vocalize it, because there's a lot of things you won't like, and that includes sexuality. So that's my answer.
If I could go back and tell my 12-year-old self something about sexuality, I tell her to be really self-confident. I tell her to be okay with being exploring and not be shy about asking questions.
Okay, if I had a message for my 12-year-old self, it would be that it is okay to be who you are, and there is no one right person that you can love.
If I had to tell my younger self something about sexuality, it would be to be comfortable with yourself.
I would tell a younger version of myself that the messages that society sends you are not the end-all be-all of what it is, and you should listen to what makes you happy.
You have a very good grasp of how much research you should be doing, but also just have some fun. It's about connecting and having a relationship with another person, and not so much about performing the perfect duty of kink and sex and connection.
Be confident in asking questions. Be comfortable in asking questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions, even if you think they're embarrassing.
We support safe, inclusive spaces where you can be yourself.
Sex is fun, natural, and interesting. Sex is also responsibility and communication. This is what tonight, our event, is all about.
Like, what do you do?
We're humans doing our best to support humans.
The purpose of this event is about sex positivity